You are now tuned in to Silly Goose Radio.
And it's like, fudge. I don't know.
Those last 2 minutes were insane.
Oh, dude. It's just crazy to me. Like, I watched that game and I kind of got mad at my dad because I was like, the kicker won the game, right? Mm-hmm. Audrey, like, why didn't my dad just raise me to be an NFL kicker? You know, just said, hey, Tony, go outside, kick a ball for 45 minutes.
Maybe he thought it was futile.
What do you mean?
Like, you got to have something to start with. Like, what did you look like as a child?
I wasn't always fat. I was skinny. At one point, I was too skinny, and you could see my ribs, and then my grandma would poke at my ribs and go, "You're too skinny."
And now you eat ribs.
Just went, yeah. And then I went the other way around.
Hold on one second.
But yeah, don't you think if your dad would have just said, what's this?
I think, a position like that, dude, if you really started off.
Wait 1 second. He said, "Now you eat ribs," and then handed me first aid burn cream.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. You might need it. All right, come on. We're just getting down silly.
But imagine just kick. Hey, that's what I'm going to do with my kid.
Yeah, position like that or like long snapper.
Yeah.
If you just like really focused on like a skill.
That's why, like, the Japanese got it under control. The Japanese, when the kid comes out, they look at their fingers, they look at their feet, they look at all the body parts and be like, yeah, that's the finger of a celloist. And then they just hand that. They're like, you want milk? Fucking, you want some milk, mommy? You want some titty milk? Play a little bit on the cello, and then you get some.
I have no idea what you just said at all.
You didn't? What do you mean?
So wait,
when Asian babies come out, they look at their body parts, right? When they come out and they go, those are like the fingers of like a celloist, of a pianist. Oh, that's a soccer player. Those are the knees.
So they're assigned what they're going to be for the rest of their life.
At birth.
Wow, that makes it easy.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's why they're smart.
Yeah.
That, dude, they're like, because then they practice whatever that skill is.
Yeah.
Like so much as a kid.
So, like, if he has I'm sure this doesn't happen a lot, but if he's got a giant dick, or a porn star, like, and then they have to fuck the kid to get him ready for porn. Anyway, when are we starting?
We've started. That's staying in.
No.
Well, yeah, that's in.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. What, I don't know, because in Western civilization, with our parents let us, we pick our drink, you know, and I now I kind of regret it. I'm 30 now. I still live in a studio apartment. I wish my parents would have looked at me and just been like, he's gonna be you know.
I've been thinking about that stuff a lot more lately because I'm like, so you have those days where you're just like, dude, I'm a fucking loser.
yeah. You go to the
not even in like and then it's not anybody's fault. You're just like, oh my god. That sucks when you're like, oh no, I'm a loser.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I've made a lot of my own decisions and they just didn't pan out.
yeah. Or when you go out to eat with friends and they're like, should we get appetizers? And you have to go, no. Because you know how much the main course costs, and you have just enough money for the main course and the tip, and they're like, let's split appetizers. And you're like, if you order it, you're paying. I'm not putting that on my bill. I got $18 and that's about it.
What do you think about a date? So would you judge this person if you went on a date and the date like ordered like an appetizer for like an expensive one, and knowing that I'm going to pay because you pay.
Yeah.
And then like a super expensive thing, and then like a dessert. Would you be like, what is this bitch? Or would you be like, yeah, whatever?
I think first date, that's a little bold.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah, I think kind of probably just testing the waters a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, if she asked, I wouldn't be mad. But if she just ordered it, if she went to the little thing like, should we get an app? I'd be like, okay.
I wouldn't be mad, but I would be tense. I would definitely be like, oh, fuck.
Oh, boy, here
Just doing the math in your
I
head.
always do that. I'm
God,
like, oh, my God.
Do you guys do this? Anytime I go, I'm like, I got to take a piss, and the whole time I'm just checking my bank account. Oh, God.
No, the worst is I went on a date with a girl on Tinder, and I looked at the calendar wrong and thought our payday was that like Thursday, and it's date's Friday, but it was not payday. And I texted her day of, and I was like, hey, I know we wanted to go see like a movie and go do this after. What if we went on like a hike? And she goes, you like hiking? I go, I love hiking. Look at me. I'm a hiking guy. Like, dude, I showed up in like fucking jeans and a Blink-182 shirt.
No.
It was like not, and I'm just sweating. She's just seeing the worst part. I already sweating a lot, but now we're outside just hiking and I'm like,
Yeah.
I have vape lungs and she's just like, you like this? I'm like, I fucking love it.
I do this all the time.
We did not go on a second date.
That's so funny.
That's, I don't know. Being broke, it's kind of fun though, being broke.
Oh, dude, it is when you thread the needle, when you like come to, and you're like, like all the money's just kind of right there.
Yeah.
It is a nice feeling because you're like, oh man, live to see another day. But good God, dude, it can be stressful.
Yeah, we're kind of like James Bond. Broke people are kind of like James Bond, where it's
Yeah.
just like, all right, you pay off this bill, you pay off that bill.
Have you guys ever used Zip?
No, what's Zip?
It'd be cool if they sponsored the podcast. But the Zip, it's a card. It's attached to your debit card, but you can pay everything off in 4.
Yeah.
As long as it's like $25 or above.
Uh-huh.
So you can pay off like a Mexican restaurant bill for like 6 weeks. But in the moment, you have like a credit of like, so if you only have $20 in your bank account, you can spend kind of $80 at that restaurant.
Yeah.
And interest will kick in at, they kind of get you on the tail end of it. But in the moment, you can really stretch. You can really stretch a buck.
Yeah. That's how you know the economy's bad, is when we're putting down payments on our enchiladas. We're just and our margaritas. We're going, whoa, put it on the Zip card.
Yeah.
Paying off enchiladas in 4 payments.
That's so funny, dude. I like to imagine,
Yeah.
you know, those like old like 50s movies where it's the guy and the wife beater, and he's just running all the numbers, and his wife is just like, baby, are we gonna be fine? Shut up, bitch! You're the reason we're here. You decided to get a second margarita. You fucking, we don't have we're gonna have to sell the baby.
Yeah, you gotta finance steak fajitas.
I don't know, because my thing is, I don't know. I kind of like. I do want money eventually. I do just be comfortable with the idea of like, oh, you want to go to a movie, and I can just go yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not go wait a second, and then I just gotta go okay.
Yeah, I got to pick up a shift I got to pick up a shift every day or something.
Yeah, I gotta go sell.
I'm just not with you guys with the being broke is good, or I want to be rich eventually.
Yeah, where are you at?
I want money because money is a lot of my problems. I would love to just have money right now.
I agree, but don't you think it is kind of like? Because, dude, what I've realized is I've met people that have always been rich, like with family money. You know what I mean? There is something nice about when you figure out how to have a good time with a budget.
Oh, yeah.
When you and the boys are broke and you each have like $35, $40, you're like, okay, we'll go to this bar. They have like $3 beers.
I love
and then
that,
afterwards, we'll go to your house. We'll buy a couple of 12 packs. We'll listen to music. To me, to learn how to have a good time on a budget is kind of, because people that are rich, they're like, yeah, how was your day?
Yeah.
Oh, the private jet took fucking 15 minutes, man.
You gotta get creative when you're broke. Like, you gotta hang out with the weird guy that has a boat and cocaine just because he has it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, dude, the worst is the guy that has like the drugs and he just sucks, but he has it and you know he'll give it for free.
Man, he knows that he has,
And you just have to,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
fuck it. Let's listen to another Coldplay album. They're actually really good.
Yeah, this conversation could be a podcast.
I don't know, because I think we're at the right age, because I think we're like late 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
I think it's still like fun, because at least we're artists. I think there's something different about pursuing a dream. There's something different about being like 30 and broke,
Yeah.
and you're not. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, Grant. You're not a loser. You're pursuing your dream.
But it is also kind of fucked up. There are broke people like cashier, because cashiers, we do need them, but we just like keep them broke. That's also fucked up.
Yeah. Well, some people.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
I was just gonna say some people are just born to live in poverty.
What?
and not have any aspirations.
What
And they
people?
make the world go around.
Yeah.
Talking about, you were saying like spreading a buck and doing that. That stuff is so fun when you really do find you only have like $20-$30,
Yeah.
but you're still able to have fun that day.
Oh.
That's
man.
cool, yeah.
That's such
getting
a fun time.
creative, yeah. And then and then also I don't like hanging out with people that have I happen to have friends, and most, I think, if not all of them, are poor.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have that in common.
That is true.
It's a little camaraderie when you're all broke together.
I also though like making fun of rich people because working at the mothership, sometimes like rich people just come in, and I remember these two guys that were living in Abu Dhabi. They were just talking like, "Yeah, we're thinking about buying a tiger, and they're only like $12,000." And I'm just in my head, just like, $12,000 would change my life. But making fun of them because anytime they complain, I'd be like, "Shut up!"
I love when that their rich shit doesn't work there. Like when can we get seats to like? No, you got GA, bitch. Sit down.
Sit down.
Yeah, it's so nice that it doesn't work. You know.
I remember one time, and this is the coolest, and this is why it's a cool work environment. This guy tried to bribe me to get Kill Tony tickets or something, and I just go, "Yeah, man, I can't do it. It's a show. It's like if they find out, I'm getting fired, and to me, the job's more important than fucking $800." And I go, "But there's a standby line," and this guy goes, "Look at me. I don't stand in lines."
Oh, that's crazy.
And then he goes, $1,000. And I go, well, that's just so crazy. I go, turns out your dad's money is not good here. And he goes, what'd you say to me? And he goes, I want to talk to a fucking manager. And then I got Jody, the manager comes, and I go, yeah, this guy tried to pay me $1,000 for Kill Tony tickets. I said, no. I told him his dad's money's not good here. And Jody's like, yeah, that's policy. His dad's money's not good here. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, there's a sign.
When you get money, though, what kind of rich guy do you think you're gonna be? Because I'm a little scared. Because I'm a bad spender.
I'm gonna be reckless, and I'm only gonna be rich for a few months.
What are you gonna spend it on?
Probably mostly drugs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe being too rich would be bad, unless I really got my sobriety down.
You kind of have that like Silicon Valley rich vibe, though. You could pull it off.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like you're gonna start like a religion if you get rich.
I might, and yeah, I'm so yeah. I feel like I would be a good rich person, and I want to be generous and give to the poor.
How are you gonna make them play games?
I'll make them fight each other, and the winner gets $5.
It's like that scene. Have you seen Secessions?
The what?
Secessions?
No, I need to watch that.
But there's a scene where Kieran Culkin's character. It's about
Are you saying it right?
Secessions, yeah.
I think it's not plural.
Successions? It's Secessions. Isn't it? It's Secessions.
Successions.
Successions.
No, it's not plural, I don't think.
No, I think it's plural, actually.
The HBO show?
Yeah.
I think season 2 is Succession's first season Succession.
Oh,
Yeah, we went into the Succession.
right, because there's a second one.
Yeah. No, but there's a scene where one of the kids, they go to like their family Succession. Sorry about Jimmy. Hey guys, let's
4 seasons.
let's do a little clap. This is the first apology of the podcast. Sorry, Jimmy, you were right. You accept my apology?
No.
Okay. But there's a scene in the.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, just let me know when you're ready.
Okay, we'll meet halfway.
But there's a scene in that show where they have a family baseball game and they're like down a player. So they ask the like landscaper's kid if he wants to play. And he goes, if you get a home run, the rich kid said, if you get a home run, I'll give you $100,000. And he writes him the check right there and there. And the kid hits the ball and it's like an infield. And right when he's running to home, he gets out, and he goes, "Oh, too bad," and then rips the check in front of him. And it's like one of those things where I'm like, "Oh, it must feel good to do that." Like I watched it, I go, "That must feel good," but you can't do that.
You could. I would do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no law. I would do it all the time.
What would you do? Do you think you would?
Dude, I'm trying to get, if I could get, because I'm living right now probably about 25, 30,000 a year.
Yeah.
And if you would have told little me that I was making that much money, I'd be like, holy fuck. But if I could get that lifestyle and then you just start having other money on top of it, dude, I think I would just try to maintain this. And then you just have fucking stockpile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you could have like your once a month or whatever, your fucking once a year just blowout with your fucking, just kind of go a little wild.
Go a little nuts.
Yeah, little Vegas trip. Fucking,
you know what would be crazy? Because you're right. If you would have told us as kids you're making $30,000, $40,000 a year, we'd be flipping out. You know what we need to change? Hey, you can still live with your parents and you're not a loser. Because imagine making $40,000 and you just don't have to pay rent and all that. Dude, we'd be living like kings.
God.
Oh, man.
I'd be drunk. I'd be drunk right now. I'd just be drunk all the time.
We'd always be drunk.
Waymo, come get me. I'm drunk. Yes, sir. Thank you, Waymo.
Yeah, I mean, because Waymos are pretty fast, or Uber's fast. So if money wasn't a thing, I would Uber all the time, and I would start drinking early.
Everybody would just be drunk.
Yeah,
That's what we need to do. Just make living at home acceptable and okay.
right. Normalize
living.
Normalize being hammered in your parents' house.
Yeah, and if you have kids, they don't pay rent. Sorry, Dad, I'm not paying rent. I'm 40. Why should I pay rent?
I came out of your balls, Dad. You did this to me.
I never asked to be alive.
Yeah. Now you must house me.
It's like a ghost.
Yeah.
That's funny.
A
It's like
ghost that makes their leftovers disappear.
Did you hear that? Oh, what's that? I think that's my 40-year-old son upstairs. Oh no. We have to get the exorcist.
Jimmy, Mom's blood pressure medication is missing. Sorry, I thought it was Klonopin.
Tell that bitch to not keep her pills out, and maybe I won't eat them.
Yeah, that's on Mom.
Okay, how about this? Let's test this. Okay, let's say tomorrow you win the lottery. Let's say like $5 million. What's your first like big what's like you're gonna like? Because I think I'm gonna save most of it and try to live off the interest. Like I would save like out of 5, I would save like 3. Put 3 in the bank, but 2, I would go crazy.
Oh, that'd be so
just
sick.
to have. What would your like big purchase or big thing be?
Honestly, dude, I think I would try to just some place where you're like within walking distance.
Yeah.
Sweet little pad and a nice little, just big pregame, big party, celebratory, and then the rest of the money try to just stock, like you're saying, do a little, what is it, a Roth IRA or something? Just kind of collect 2%. If you could get that where like your monthly interest is coming in and you're able to just kind of live off that, the other stuff is just staying in there.
My only thing is you say
chilling.
party. I'm a little worried because I think I would die in that week at that party. I'd throw
Yeah.
I would be buying stuff.
That's a good point.
You know what I would do? I would hire like 7 prostitutes and they'd come over and I'd go like, hey, do whatever you want.
I wouldn't save.
Hey, you get the week. I would be like a night. I don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
Go have an evening.
Some
Ladies, on me.
leaving Las Vegas shit.
Yeah, just go do what. Hey, live a normal life tonight.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't save any of the money because I'm pretty sure I would die. I'm gonna die.
That's my thing. I feel like
might as
I
well
would.
go. Yeah, all right.
Because I'm an addict. I would just.
Yeah.
I think.
Because how are you not gonna do ketamine?
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, I think I would just become a coke rock. I would just transform into a coke rock.
Crystal
I would just.
Force, yeah.
I don't know. Because I know there's like a rich guy that's around, and he looks like he's having fun, but you look in their eyes, there's nothing there.
Nothing there. Yeah.
They're just like, going. Like the idea is like, I'm going to Italy for 2 weeks. There's no inflection. That's the saddest.
That's crazy, yeah.
When I go to Italy, I'm going to Italy.
Yeah.
I go, Mamma Mia! Like I'm like,
With your family.
Yeah, it's got to be tough to get to a point where you can't.
Alone.
I'm gonna meet a whore there.
I'm going alone.
I'm taking a girl that I barely know.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do when you're rich. you gotta fly a girl over there, and I might get she's gonna give me a head.
She loves me for me.
I think she loves you for your money.
I don't care. Yeah, they're dead inside, and they look miserable. Like rich people, you know what I mean? Like they look annoyed. They look tense. Just you know.
I've noticed that when you're bagging the phone, sometimes you'll see a guy who's like loaded, but he's still stressed. Still got like, he's got
tense.
everything. He's got the nice watch. He's got like,
he's got a girl that's 25 years younger than him.
Yeah,
30 years
and
younger.
And he's still miserable.
It's miserable.
He's a
girlfriend
dick.
looks.
You can always tell if somebody's a dick to you up front. You're like, oh, you're not. A happy person isn't usually a dick.
Yeah. To a stranger.
To a stranger.
Yeah.
You're so disconnected from any kind of empathy or concern about what your words can make other people feel. Just no care, no thought that doesn't go through their head, and that's scary.
That's why I think like upper middle class like wealth is the best kind of wealth, because those are the people that'll go like you hook up, they'll give you like a $40 and go like fucking beers are on me tonight, and you're like, oh, that guy gets it.
Yeah.
That guy is like, because if you think, I don't know, man, if you think about the stress of having like a big place and all this nice shit, now you're thinking, oh, people are gonna want to break it. I have shit I have to protect now. I kind of like dude, I sometimes don't lock I live in a bad neighborhood, and I sometimes don't lock my apartment door because it's a small studio, and I'm like, they're gonna walk in, what are they gonna take?
Yeah.
The mattress is maybe the most expensive thing, and it's like a $250 mat. And if they
and what a pain to fucking
it's gonna be I don't have like, it's kind of nice just walking in my apartment and being like, there's nothing here to take.
Yeah.
If they can take apart that bed frame, they deserve it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
if you, it's an IKEA bed frame for like $180. Like if you need it, you need it more than me.
Yeah, that's a 45-minute job.
You've earned. That's my thing, is like that idea. I don't think I would ever get like a nice car, like, because the idea if someone runs into it and you're just like, I'm ruined, like that's $100,000.
Just a constant headache.
Yeah.
Just like if you valet it, you gotta worry about the valet guy driving it, parking it somewhere, dinging it in any way. You're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's why like my new favorite obsession on the internet right now are like the Nelk boys, because they're like rich influencer guys that got famous off of like doing prank videos and stuff, and now they're kind of leaning into like politics and stuff. But there'll be a video of them like, today we're gonna spend $90,000 on a roulette. Let's see how we do, boy. And it's like a hype video, and then the next video is them in like a Lamborghini, and they're like, it's kind of crazy how the gas crisis in America is affecting the prices, and it's really hard to fill up your car. And I'm like, you can't complain about gas in a Lamborghini.
I know.
You can't.
No, and be taken seriously. You know.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this you were talking about the lottery, and when you buy a lottery ticket, because even us just talking about it, you're like, if you won $5 million, that's kind of the price of the lot. Like when you buy a Powerball ticket, you're like, it's nice just daydreaming for $15-$20. Because for that whole day until they draw the numbers, you get to just think about, oh man, what would I do with all this money?
Yeah.
And it's kind of worth the $20.
Yeah, just the idea.
Just to think about it, because it puts your name's in the hat now.
Mm-hmm. You're in the game.
I call it financial porn. It's financial porn.
Yeah.
That's why Vegas is so fun. Where you're sitting on the slot machine and you see the grand and it's like 180,000, and you're like, if I hit that.
Did you see Vegas Matt hit the grand yesterday?
Yeah, of course he did. Vegas Matt is the luckiest man. He's our hero.
211,000.
Who is that?
Vegas Matt. He's this old guy. He's just awesome, and he plays slots, and he has catchphrases, and he has created a generation of gambling addicts. So in a way, he might not be good for like society, but he's so fun to watch.
People watch him play slots.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They're
And
awesome.
he's like very famous. And when we went to Vegas to do the show, I headlined at Wise Guys, took Grant, Phil, and Captain Wright.
Oh, nice.
And we went to the casino that Vegas Matt plays at. That's the only place we really gambled at, just in case we met him. Because it's like bad. Like he's created a generation of gambling addicts, and I love him for it because I watch it. Because when he wins, I kind of win on the inside.
We all win when Vegas Matt wins.
You've never heard of Vegas Matt? He's the best.
Nah.
Yeah, he hit the. I don't know if it was Buffalo or whatever he hit, but he hit 211,000
Wow,
the other
this
day.
He's the man. Let's enjoy this.
The El Cortez.
What are his catchphrases? He goes, what's when he loses?
Sando.
A Sando is when you lose.
You get even or get even worse.
He's like, I watched him once put $15,000 in a slot machine and lose it all. And he just goes, man, that's a Sando. And then he doesn't hit his kid. The kid goes, gee, Daz, that's crazy.
He's got WBG with the word of the day.
Yeah.
It's $5,500. This is also $5,500. We have a very elaborate double down madness strategy. We're going to bet all 6 hands, and we're going to go until we win all the hands. We're going to start with 6 hands, then we're going to go to 5 hands, then to 4, then to 3, then to 2, then to 1. If it takes us to get 1 to win, that's fine.
Go to the end, Josh.
Here.
Let's see.
We're going to get completely and utterly. I think we might not have lost that much there. Maybe there's something to this strategy.
So now we go to 5 hands?
We should possibly write an ebook. All right.
But yeah, so this is Vegas. He just does crazy. I've watched him lose.
Is he wearing those glasses?
It's his son films. His son's the one filming.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's that's why I like Vegas Matt, because it's just a father passing on his gambling addiction to his little boy.
I love that. The American dream.
But I've watched him, dude. It's crazy. I watched him bet $50,000 on a hand, and he lost it. And I just went, man.
You lost.
Yeah, I got sad. He was like, damn, that's a Sando, and I was like, that is a Sando.
That is a Sando.
Dude,
And if he wins really big, he does a victory lap, and he goes around the casino. He goes around the slot machine.
Dude, I can't imagine what I would do if I had $50,000 and I bet it on a hand and lost.
Oof.
That walk.
Oh man.
That walk to the top of the building.
That walk back to the ATM.
There was one
to get
moment.
more.
Can I tell him the slot story with you?
Oh yeah.
So we went to Vegas, right? And the first night, we literally drove 17 hours to Vegas. We showered at the condo, and then we went to the El Cortez Casino. And Grant goes straight to the roulette table, puts out like $100 worth of chips, and he hits on like 2 or 3 things. He's like up, and Grant just keeps betting, and he's just winning and winning and winning. He won like you were up like 380, right?
I was up like 500 at the roulette.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
within that like quick little bit, and I was like, oh, this is
in like
perfect.
20 minutes. And so then he like disappears to get dinner, and he like comes up to us, and he like, you want something to drink? And he buys me a beer and a shot, and everything's good. And then I'm at the slot machine just having fun, and then Phil looks over, and he goes, is Grant okay? And I just see him, every few minutes he just goes, and he just goes,
Oh no.
and then at one point I just saw him take off his hat and just put his fingers through his hair, and I was like, oh no. So he comes over, and we're like, hey, how much did you lose out of the 500? He goes, oh, I'm like down 280. I'm like, oh, so you're I go, oh, so you still have like 3 something left? And he goes, no, I went back to the ATM, got more. I'm like down 280. It's fine. We all lose that night. We go back, and this is why actually Grant, if you have the chance to go to Vegas with Grant, do it, because he had a rough night, and he was still the funniest boy. You were still like upbeat.
yeah.
At one point, we're just eating Domino's pizza. At one point, we were going to go out. We were going to go to a nightclub.
Oh,
we were going to get a nice dinner. And he's like, oh, what if we, we'll have a night of our lives. And then we're just getting Domino's because that's all we could afford after that. And Grant was like, man, what a crazy night. He goes, I'm ruined, but still smiling.
Yeah.
So then the next
that's
night-
the attitude you need.
Next night we go out, and we're at the same slot machine. And Grant hits a bonus, and he wins, pulls out 100. He's like at 680.
So it wrote all the wrongs, and I was plus probably like $200-300
Again, and I go, Grant,
quick.
Grant, pull that money out. You're done. I go cash out the ticket, and then give me the $500. I'll hold it in my pocket. I'll give you 100. You can gamble with 100
That's
again.
good. So did you do that?
Boy, didn't I?
So he goes, and I'm still at the machine, and it was crazy because the cage was like not that far away. It was like right there. So I text Grant after like 5 minutes, and I was like, "There's not a lot." I go, "Grant, where are you?" And he goes, "I'll be right back." And I go, "Okay, man." Comes back like 7 minutes later, and he hands me like 100. I go, "No, you're gonna give me the 5, And he goes, yeah, that's gone.
Oh.
And I go, what? And he goes, that's gone. And he goes, yeah, I just went to another slot machine and did some 50 buck spins.
Wow.
And
Went wild,
it
dude.
did not work out.
Oh, no.
And I go, no. And he goes, yeah. And then he goes, can you hold on to the 100 for me? And I go, sure. So he watches me spin the wheel like 3 times, and I just feel like eyes on me. And I just go, do you want the 100 back? And he goes, yes, please. That trip was great because we all lost money, but it was still fun.
Oh, it was so fun, dude. That was such a. I want to go back so bad, dude. It was like especially if you went back with like $1,000
Yeah.
that you're like, okay, I'm just gonna lose this.
Yeah.
It's so fucking fun, dude. It's
Also, that's another thing I think being broke is a positive. Because us, dude, we felt the highs and lows off of like $280.
because you really feel it,
Dude,
yeah.
at one point I'm up $280 and I'm like looking at women going, she wants me now. Even though, what? I'm like, wearing like a dirty shirt and I'm like this fat. And I was like, I'm just like waving my $280. I go, middle shelf whiskey, please. And that's the thing is like rich guys like Vegas Matt and stuff, they don't have that feeling. They have to win like 30, 40,000 to feel that feeling.
Yeah, I always think that when like super rich people are like playing poker and they're like betting like it doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's something about being right on the line where you're like, oh, this is gonna like really make a difference one way or another.
When I'm playing poker like here with my friends, like my rent is on the line. Like there's stakes. And
That
they're
is-
high.
Yeah.
Makes it exciting.
Dude, that is bad. Have you ever done that? You do like a comedy poker night and a buddy just keeps buying in and buying in.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the night,
just
they're just like sad and you're like, hey, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, man, I just don't have rent money now. And you're just like,
Jesus.
I know.
and I just go, good luck with that.
Yeah, that's your choice. I saw you doing it. And then it was weird. One time I won a bunch of money and my friend lost a bunch of money and I was driving him home and the energy was so weird because I was like so high and I was like in a good mood and he's just fucking slouched over and I was like, oh yeah, sorry man. I saw the sign. I saw the sign. Yeah. Dude, yeah,
That's also poker's crazy to drive a buddy because you're playing against your friends. You had your friend's money.
I
in
have my friend's money in my pocket.
And you're thrilled.
He's financially ruined. And I don't care.
And I don't care, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Poker's day, because at least if it's like the casino and you're playing against the house, they're like, fuck the casino. And you're like, yeah, man, you'll get him next time. But you fucked your friend.
Yeah. Whoa.
You manipulated him. You put on those glasses. You shapeshifted into a gambler.
Yeah. Well, I try to catch people's tells if I can. Some people have very obvious tells.
Yeah.
And once you catch it, it's like you're just always looking for it, which is cool.
That's cool.
A lot of them are like basic, like the someone when they have a good handle, just naturally like keep it closer to them to like protect it because it's like something
It's like Gollum.
just instinctually, and then if you see someone like look at their cards and just whatever, they're not just. It's usually a shitty.
Do you want to see my tell?
Yeah.
Let's say I get like pocket aces. I just go, yippee! That's why I'm bad at gambling. I'm bad at poker. I go, yep.
Both my cards are the same, boys.
Or they flip and I have a straight now. I go straight as an arrow.
Statistically, you guys are fucked.
They always, fold. That's why I'm not good at poker.
Yeah, I love poker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a poker question for you. When what do you do when somebody's kind of bullying the pot a little bit? So let's say you're a little low on chips.
Yeah.
And there's somebody who's got a fair amount of chips more. You've been playing for a while, and they're able to kind of like almost push you, not all the way in, but it's where you have to like kind of double take it.
Yeah. So if someone's bullying you like that and you have a low stack, try to notice patterns with him. So like if he's just being reckless.
Yeah.
If someone's just throwing money every hand, they're being reckless because they're playing casually and just for fun.
So if you have like a
So
high pair,
Pick
or,
your spot. Take
Yeah.
advantage
Gotcha.
of it. High pair, they're gonna bet 5, maybe just like because they have a Jack 9 just for the fuck of it.
Gotcha.
And you jump on and you don't back up. You don't let them bully you. You just fucking stand firm. And if it's a good hand, you would play it like you weren't, like you didn't have a short stack. We'll be right back with more poker talk after this.
Fuck yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was a nice commercial.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. The country of China. We're sponsored by China, by the way.
Yes.
This
We
is
love you, China.
China.
Shout out to China.
Chicken to China, the Chinese chicken.
You have a drumstick and your brain stops ticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on.
Yeah.
With chicken parmesan.
Yeah.
Because it's all about chicken.
Chinese chicken.
What is Chinese chicken?
Chinese chicken is.
Oh, bak ba.
Yeah. Yeah. Chinese chicken is a chicken that just stands in line. It doesn't fucking, it knows when to balk, it knows when to lay an egg.
Yeah.
A Chinese chicken, is told what to do, and he does it.
All business.
Yeah. An American chicken is like, I want to be a poet. Shut up.
shit.
Fuck off. You lay an
kill
egg.
me.
Yeah.
Fucking kill me.
Fucking.
Yeah, American chickens are a bummer. Yeah.
American chicken is just like, do I have to?
I'll just eat corn. Corn's fine. I don't eat.
Yeah, I'm a vegan. So, anything fun happened to you guys this week?
Trying to
Let's
think.
do anything.
Sunday. I love this, dude. When you're like, you want the day off.
Yeah.
You're like, I got work today. I'm not, and then somebody goes and they're like, I'll pick up today if anybody wants off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was watching that Cowboys Giants game,
Yeah.
and then Adam Lucky, shout out Adam Lucky, was like, does anybody want off today? And I'm like, dude, fuck yes, because I didn't want to miss the end of the game.
What'd you do on your day off?
I was at Ojos Locos.
Oh, what's that?
Oh man, it's like what would you say, like a Mexican Hooters, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking unreal, dude. Yeah, it's next to Buffalo Wild Wings on I mean, it doesn't really matter where but it's Mexican restaurant. They have beer towers, and it was fucking. I mean, it was insane.
What? You say Mexican? It's all Hispanic chicks?
All Hispanic chicks,
Oh my
and yeah, here it is, right here. It was crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
That's
And
the
there
one.
was there was like so many TVs on. The everybody in there was like a Cowboys fan. So that end of that game was it was a crazy place to be for it.
I've been there. You want to hear something crazy about this place? So we were leaving and we saw an ice truck, and
Jesus.
they were about to go in there, and then the boss came and he just goes, "Let them be.
Holy shit!
They're fine." He goes, "Let them be," and then they, those ICE agents just drank a beer tower and they left.
Oh my god.
They let those girls be. They
Yeah.
go, "They're the good ones.
Yes.
They're here working."
Yeah.
Hey, if you think about it, they're making our country better.
Yeah.
Did you hear Hooters? They're making Hooters less sexual now,
I did hear that. Yeah.
which is great. What's the point?
I don't know. Maybe they're just modern times. It's not cool to sexualize
Women?
women like that. Or wait.
But then you got to have good food.
Wait, so how are they?
Because is the
How
food
are-
good at this restaurant? It's,
What?
I didn't try any of the food. I kind of the beer was good though. It was I will say this. I was gonna get food, and then I just kind of was like, I was so happy that I didn't have to fucking work that I was like, dude, I'll just get food after this.
Yeah.
Probably should have gotten food. The food looked really good.
Yeah.
I love those restaurants though, because if you think about it, that restaurant, Twin Peaks Hooters,
Oh yeah.
it's kind of a way when you're like a father to still go to the strip club, but with your family.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man, I miss the days I could just go to the strip club whenever I want.
Yeah.
And then Hooters popped up, and they're like, did my wish just get granted?
Yeah. It's weird that kids go to Hooters.
Oh, dude, you know what freaks? So my dad took me as a kid. And it was me, my dad, and my uncle from Germany. And now you realize how young the girls were. But when you're a kid, you're just like, these are the oldest women I've ever seen. These are the most developed creatures I've ever, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
these women have seen everything.
Developed.
These women have seen everything. They're wise beyond their years, And I remember my uncle as a kid. She was like, oh, do you guys want a Hooter shirt before you leave? And my uncle goes, I want the one you're wearing.
Oh dear.
And he's like 35, 40 at the time. And then she goes to the bathroom, takes off hers, puts on a new one, and gives it to him. And like looking back at it now, I go,
That's wild.
my 40-year-old uncle who doesn't have a wife or kid or anything bought a shirt off of like a 20-year-old girl's back, and I'm like, that's kind of gross.
Oh, whatever floats your boat, though.
What do you think he used the shirt for?
I don't know.
I hope nothing bad, because he's a fat guy. He can't wear it.
No, he probably just smelled it and used it to masturbate. I mean, logically, most likely.
I don't know. It's
weird, man.
I don't like those restaurants though.
Nah, I don't like to make
I don't like having a boner while eating like a pizza.
Well, speak for yourself. I love eating a pizza with a boner.
I don't know. I like a restaurant where everybody what is it, El Camino, where everybody's like on heroin in the kitchen. And
I just don't like their attitude there at all.
I love it.
Yeah, you're in trouble anytime you order something.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm upset because of the Heath thing.
What's the Heath thing?
Me and Heath, this was a long time ago, but we went, Ike, it was Ike Rafferty and Heath, and we went to, and you can edit this out if you don't want to.
No, it's fine.
Casino. Because, anyway, we went, and Heath had his ID and everything.
Oh, well,
And they were like, this isn't real. And he's like, it's real. Come on. So
I swear to God, I'm not a little boy. Even though
I like explained it. I'm like, I understand, but this is a ID that's issued through a state and it's legitimate.
yeah.
And I understand he doesn't look like he's 23, but he is. And we want to come in and we want to eat. So I was like, there's no problem. We're telling you he's 20. He has, and then they just wouldn't let him in. And
Oh, that's crazy.
I got really upset.
You became one of those guys that.
And then, so we're like, I was like, I'm never coming here ever again. And then Heath was so upset that he went home, and then me and Ike went without him. We were like, it's really good. Our anger went away as soon as Heath went.
Yeah, of course.
Oh shit.
But also to be fair, like if I was the bouncer at a nightclub and Heath walked up, I would go, "Come on now."
Yeah, but I mean, if you saw the ID and it was legitimate,
He should get a special ID, like one that has like a phone attached, where you're just like, "This is real, right?" And it's Donald Trump. It's real. He's a big boy.
Yeah,
he's the biggest boy I've ever seen.
That's an easy solution. Yeah.
I like it though, because have you ever worked in a kitchen? Mm-hmm. Because I've worked in kitchen. I worked at like a family-friendly burger restaurant, and someone could just yell at you. I told you no pickles. I was like, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. And you have to go, oh, my bad, sorry. And they ate half the burger, and now you have to cook them a new one, even though you're like, there's 40 tickets on the thing, and now you have to like push them and you just get stomped on. So when they yell at me, I go, you guys are so lucky that you could just be yourself and go, where I'm like, can I get ranch? It costs extra. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. Yeah. Because I always wanted to do that. So I love that feeling of, oh, I'm sorry. You know, to me, it's great.
Yeah, I do like their like anti-modifications. They're like, if you know, there's no like, I don't want any tomatoes or anything.
Yeah.
They just go, no, this is how it comes.
Yeah, take it off yourself.
Yeah, I do like that part of it.
I think that should be a rule, because I feel like if you work in the service industry, you should just be able to talk shit.
Yeah, no, ideally for sure. I mean, I was a server, and I would get so upset when customers just were like shitting to me. I would take it personally, and
but you have to smile.
And and I would, and it killed me. Like, you know, and you just die inside because you can't do. I mean, you just have to take it. There's nothing you can do when you work in a restaurant. You just have to fucking.
And then you go, you look out the window and you see what kind of car they drive, and then you go home that night. You go home that night, and then you look up that model of car and how many have been sold in that city, and then you just, anytime you see that car, you just start following it. You're just, you're driving to your friend's house to watch the game, and you see that same model, same color, and you just follow it. Maybe that's her.
Yeah.
Maybe that's her that called me an idiot when I was working at Academy.
Yeah.
And you just follow the car, and then she turns, into her house and opens the door and it's not her, and you're like, another day I'm not a murderer. And you go to your friend's house and he goes, how was your day? And you're like, I did nothing. And you proceed back with a normal life.
Yeah.
Until you see that model car again and you go, today might be the day I have to kill a bitch.
You never know. Wow. So that's all you got to do.
Have you ever told off a customer at a job? Not the job we work at now, because we're allowed to if they're being just complete assholes.
Yeah.
But have you ever, like, at a normal?
Yes.
What'd you do?
So it was Whole Foods, and this woman. So she was making a sandwich for her kids, and her kids were gluten-free. So she wanted gluten-free bread, and we didn't have it. We didn't. It wasn't in stock, the bread that we use. And she goes, well, she goes, can't you just get? We're in a grocery store. Can't you just get like the gluten-free bread? The only bread that's like gluten-free or whatever that she wanted was frozen.
Yeah.
And so she's like, well, I'm like, it's frozen. And she goes, well, there's a toaster, so you get the bread. And she's saying it like this. You get the bread, you put it in the toaster, and then it's not frozen anymore. And boil it. I wanted to fucking murder her.
Yeah.
And so I go to my manager, and I'm saying it. My manager was Asian, and I go to her. I go up to her.
Why that? One quick question. Why was there a pause? My manager was Asian.
In case people that are listening are trying to picture it in their head.
Asian woman or man?
Asian woman.
Yeah.
About in her 30s.
How tall?
She clearly she spent a good amount of her time in Asia. Tall? I don't know. But anyway, okay. So I tell my manager,
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. I told my manager like everything that I just said. Like she's telling me to get frozen gluten bread because we don't have any and we can't do that. And she goes, oh no! She goes,
chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
Yeah. She goes, well, just do it. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I went and I got it, and then I said, just so you know, you can't do this every time. Like, I'm doing it for you now, but you're not going to come in and next time and like have us do this. Like, we're not. This is a one-time thing. And then she starts swearing, and she had 2 kids with her, and I go, you're swearing in front of your kids. You're setting a terrible example for them.
No, you didn't.
Yep. And into her eyes, and so she lost it. So she lost it. She was, and I could sense that she was mentally ill. And this is where I feel bad, but I could sense that she was you know how you could just tell someone's just, and I could tell from the beginning, like she was like the way that she was. So when I said that, a switch went off and she lost it, and she was yelling. And
was she getting beat
and
red?
She was swearing and cursing.
What was she saying? What words?
You motherfucker! Like every time you had to raise my kid, you're disgusting. You're not gonna work. You are. If you think you're gonna keep your job, you're wrong. And going crazy. But in my head, I'm like, okay, this is good that she's losing her shit, because if I said that and she was just like, unbelievable, and then I would have been fucked. But she was screaming and cursing to a point where like people were like concerned.
The crowd was
my
forming?
manager came out, and since she was so out of control, like me saying that was only one of like the 25,000 things that she just spurted out of her mouth.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was like, she was yelling at me, but as she's yelling, my manager's like, ma'am, I understand you're upset. I understand that there was some conversation, but you are You are out of control, and you have to leave this store. And as he's saying it, I'm like because I'm really angry. So I'm right behind my manager, just going. And she goes, he's smiling. He's smiling. And my manager turns around and I go, what are you talking about? Like, like a completely. And then he turns back around again and I go. And so all that happened was the GM came in and talked to, because my coworker also was like yelling stuff at. So came in, 20-second conversation. Hey guys, take it easy when someone escalates like that. Just kind of leave the situation next time. You don't want to get in, and that was it.
Oh, that's cool.
But I got to.
You
look
are
her,
a little devil.
I got to look her in the eye and go, you're swearing in front of your children, and you're setting a terrible example. And I knew that would piss her off because she was how precious she was about their gluten.
The kids are the kids are probably like, finally, someone sees us.
Yeah.
Someone sees how we're being.
And then the kids are joining in as she was, because you could tell she has these breakdowns all the time. And the kids were crying, and one of the kids pointed at me and goes, he said that that my mom, she doesn't know how to raise us. She said, and just pointed at me like, oh my God, this is nuts. And
that's funny if there's a family.
Yeah.
Her and her two kids have like a vendetta for you. They're looking for you. It's the same thing about following the car.
Yeah.
But they're looking for you.
Yeah.
One day you're going to walk into your house, you're going to walk into your room, and there's just two kids.
Yeah.
You said that my mom didn't raise us right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He has a shotgun.
100%. Yeah. And okay, let me tell you real quick about another customer. I have a joke about this, but I don't have the crazy part in the joke. And so I got in trouble because this guy came in and it was like 10 in the morning, and he's like,
"Is the pizza guy?"
Yeah. And he goes, I want a pizza, and like we don't make full pizzas till 11:30, and he goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And he has a son in his arms. He goes, "Okay, you tell my 3-year-old son that he's not getting pizza yet. Like then you tell him." He's like, you tell him then, and I go, I'd be glad to tell your son he's not getting pizza.
No.
Like, so that I blurted, I'm like, oh no, I'm fucked. And he goes, and then he's like, just like, you can't talk to me like that. That's disrespectful. I'm upset. I wanted something. And then he's like explaining how I'm an asshole. And then I go, okay, listen. I want you to, this is what I said to him. I want you to try to put something in perspective, all right? Last night, I got a call that my father died.
He said that to you?
No, I said that to him.
No. No, you didn't.
My father, last night I got a call that my father, who lives 1,000 miles away, passed away. And I had to come to work because I don't have enough money to fly to go to his funeral. And you're complaining to me about pizza. About a pizza that you can't have right now. I want you to try to. I'm a psychopath. I want you to try to. I want you to try to put that into perspective with what you're going through versus what I'm going through right now. And his face completely changed, and he's like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, man. Why'd you come to work?" And I was like, I need money. And he goes, I'm sorry. And then he hugged me.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I did that. I did that all.
Did you cry?
He was tearing up, telling me I was tearing up.
Yeah, I
Josh,
was tearing up. I was tearing up.
You didn't see it from this angle. His eye, he was selling it. I
bought
thought his
it.
dad died.
I bought the thing I was selling. I put it
Grant,
up
I
for
think we
sale and
started a
bought it.
podcast with a psychopath.
So
I think we started.
But and the funny thing is that so like my coworkers they were all watching from like afar because like there's like the one pizza station that's like basically one person and then everyone on the sandwich line.
Yeah.
And then everyone in the deli line, so they're all like gathered watching, and they saw me like going back and forth. They didn't know what I was like saying. And then they saw me like 35 seconds later hugging them, and like they're like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah.
I told them.
I need to get a job at Whole Foods because, dude, I worked at
I did get away with a lot.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah.
I worked at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and I remember I was on Sundays. I worked the return desk. I was usually cashier, and a lady comes up to me and she goes, "I'd like to return these shoes," and it was her son's soccer shoes, and there's mud on them, and they're filthy and they're dirty. And I go, "Do you have the receipt?" And she goes, "No. We bought them last year, and now they don't fit my son's feet anymore."
Oh, that's crazy.
And I looked at her and I go, "Yeah, ma'am. That's how shoes work." And I got
That's
kicked
how
out.
children work.
And then
They
I was
grow.
and then I was not allowed to work for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I got on probation.
And then that's when you
insane.
learn.
And they
that,
give her a
like,
free new pair of shoes. And I go, "Are you kidding me? She's just coming in."
Kind of a life hack. I didn't know you could do that.
At no, I tell everybody, Academy Sports and Outdoors, you could walk all over them. You could, dude. I watched it.
Oh, well, you got new shoes.
And honestly, fuck Academy. I'll tell this story. I was, this guy comes in right when we open. We open like 9:30. He's like waiting to go in there, and he smells of booze, and goes straight to pick up a gun. Like he already done the background check and everything, and then he comes to my cash register to like buy the gun, and I'm like, I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable. Like he like waited for us to open, and he's like getting a gun, and I go, and he's drunk. I go, I feel like if I sell him this gun, I'm kind of gonna get blamed forever. He's gonna shoot something. Because he's just like, "Yeah, man, could you hurry up?" And I was like, he has somewhere to be right now. He has like a goal in mind. And I literally go, "Hey man, I'm not comfortable for checking you out." And my manager had to come and he goes, "Dude, check him out." I go, "No." I just don't. He's like drunk. And my manager checked him out and he goes, "Don't ever do that again. You know, fucking if they gave him the gun at the counter, you should be able to just check him out." And I was like, "Hey man, you can have that on your conscience."
Yeah.
That was my favorite job. I quit though.
Okay.
Because I requested 2 weeks off to go to California to visit my high school like best friend. He moved out there, and we got like Disneyland tickets, Universal tickets. We're gonna go see Conan. A whole 2 weeks planned, and I requested off. They approved it, and then like a month before the trip, we got a new manager. Asshole, brother. He's like 30. He thinks he's changing the world. He thinks I'm coming into the store. And if we fix this store, you know what? You know what's going to heal next is the country. Like he thinks his job. I'm like, brother, you're making $45,000 a year.
Amen.
You piece of shit.
Tone it down a little.
Yeah, tone it down. Like he would give pre and post shift speeches.
No.
You know why we're here today? We're here to sell people kayaks because people love the water. You know why we're here today? Kids need soccer balls, and we're gonna help them find the ball they like shit like that. And I'm like, brother, you're paying me $7.25. Relax.
You ever see the sparkle in a little kid's eye when he finds the gun that he wants to use to shoot up his school? That's what it's all about.
Exactly. So it's like a week before my trip, and I tell him, hey, just FYI, the last manager approved my 2-week vacation, and he goes. He goes, "Do I have tits?"
Oh.
And I go, no, sir. And he goes, "Well, then it looks like I'm not your last manager. You ain't going on that vacation." Like,
Oh, Jesus.
and I go, "Yeah, but I already spent like money in a plane ticket and non-refundable and tickets." And he goes, "Well, fuck it, find someone else to go, and they could give you the money." And I was like, "That's not how it works, really." Yeah. So the day I was supposed, he scheduled me the day of my trip. And I'm in San Francisco at a layover, and he calls me, and he goes, "Hey, man, where you at?" And I was like, "Oh, man, I'm so sorry I'm late. Traffic is bad." And he goes, "Oh, man, no worries." I was like, "There's an accident." He goes, "You good?" I was like, "I'm good, but it's like traffic is backed up." And he goes, "How late you think you're going to be?" And I go, "I would say like 14 days." And he just goes, "Fuck you, you're fired." And I just go, "Fuck you." And I hung up, and it was the best feeling ever.
Later,
yeah.
Yeah, dude, you'd made the right decision because it was basically listen, I'm going on this trip. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I'm going, and you can.
I'm
deal with it,
18,
piece of shit.
and I want to see California before I become a star.
Are you kidding?
I need to pick out what house I'm gonna live in.
Man,
you piece of shit.
I'll tell you what about all these shitty jobs, and I've had a lot of shitty jobs. I feel like it's gonna it makes me appreciate where I am right now so fucking much. Because I mean, I grew up poor, and fucking it was like scary, and I was always afraid of not having money, and these shitty so this fucking comedy.
Can I ask you, Grant? Because I've worked with you now for like almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I've seen people just be nasty to you, and you have this way of yourself. You just go, hey, you're very like a calm person exterior, but I know you got a little demon in you.
There's a demon inside.
Is it what? Have you ever had like a blowout with a customer or with a?
I like to just do little subtle. I was working at a coffee shop before I worked downtown, and this guy came in one time. I don't like when it's like you're about to close and a guy comes in and he's like, the place we sold beer, and it was in some business park, and this guy came in. You could tell he was just got off work. He was like a business guy, and came in at like 7:55. We closed at 8.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You guys had beer, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Just give me a beer. I'm just gonna drink it outside." Kind of telling you what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
And it would have been totally fine. Just I would have already. I'm like, dude, because we got to do dishes and shit, close up. I'm like, I just didn't. He started off like that. He goes, "Just give me a beer. I'm just gonna drink it outside." I was like, "All right," and got him his beer, gave it to him, and then on the screen he clicked no tip.
Oh.
And I just looked at him and I went, "No tip?" And he looked at me like I had broken through the matrix, because like in his head he's like, "This guy's like, this is just some NPC fucking idiot," which I am. But it was like kind of funny just to go, "No tip." And he looked at me like he was like, "What the fuck did you say to me?"
I love that. That's your blowout.
That was my
Just
little
saying
blowout.
No tip.
Just staring at a guy like it, because there's just him and I in the coffee shop.
You know why? Mine was. That's how Shoe works. His was no tip. Me and him don't create a story about our father dying and then you're the crazy one.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, dude.
I love how you judged him. You go, what a blowout. Yeah, we didn't come up with a full story to get a hug from a customer.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I got issues. There was just because with me.
I respect. No, it's not issues. I respect that. I wish I had your balls.
It was
I could
survival.
never do that.
That's the dealing with people is the most infuriating part of any job. It's like because I like when it's just a task. I like when it's like, okay, I just do this, I do that. I used to work at kitchens too. I love working. I love when it's just
easy.
like, oh, cut this.
Yeah, prep. I
Dude,
love doing
prep
prep
is fucking
at a
awesome.
restaurant. It's just I fill up the ice, I cut the lettuce and tomatoes, and I make the guac, I make the
Cutting
the
onions.
hummus,
I felt like an Irishman back in the fucking
shit.
1800s.
Easy.
Turp.
You do your job and you get the fuck out, and you don't have to deal with egos and emotions and those people that for some reason they think because they're going out to eat they could just be a dick.
Oh, dude.
Because actually they can 100%.
They can, yeah.
That's the one thing.
It's like they don't have any power in their like normal lives, and they're going out to eat. It's their little sliver where they could be a douche to someone, you know.
That's the one thing I've done, and I think I'll do if I ever, just to wrap it back up, if I ever have money, and I've done it before when I've like done a gig and I have a little extra cash in my pocket. When I go out to leave in like a 20 or a 30 on like a $10 thing, and you see that feel, I'm always going to be that, because I'm like, I remember being on the other side.
Yep.
And someone just fucks you.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you piece of shit. That's why I really think the best people in this country are service workers.
Yeah.
And I truly believe we should pay them more, but let's not get into that. We hit the hour. It's already hour 3. Holy shit. Episode
this is
2. We're just
fantastic.
flowing through.
Let's
This
go,
was
dude.
great. Wasn't it? What do you guys think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening to the first episode. We got some subscribers. We got some listens. Leave a comment. Tell us what your worst job was. And if you ever had a blowout, tell us that story. If you like the show, leave a review on Spotify, Apple, little 5-star review with a little comment. It helps the algorithm.
It helps a lot, and tell people about it. If you enjoyed listening to this episode, tell someone and spread the good word, because we really are poor, and if we can get sponsors soon, it's gonna really help us. So try to think about someone else but yourself. Pieces of shit.
This is about us, not you.
Oh, what do we call our fans? Geese? Just geese? Geese. Well, let's think of something creative.
Silly Goose Nation?
We'll something like that.
What's
we'll think of it, and we'll have a name for you guys.
We'll have a name.
Yeah.
And yeah, come see us do stand-up at the Mothership. We perform there all the time. And then follow us individually. I'm Tony Casillas.
Jimmy Moynihan.
Grant Adcock.
And,
Quack, quack. We love you guys.
Quack, quack. Have a good night.
Later. Wow, I love quacking jokes with you guys.